shit afterwards to get in, because I kind of want to buy like one of those like 8-inch like remote motorized like turntables for like
Mm.
displays and stuff like that. I think, and I posted a picture like 3:30 in the morning because I was like, oh yeah, I
We
think I put
should
a
be good
glass.
now.
Okay,
Sorry to interrupt you.
no, it's fine. That was important shit. Uh, and I wake up 3:30 in the morning to get ready to go to work today, and
We're good.
I posted a picture of my display cabinet I put together on, I think, Monday. It's probably the most stressful piece of furniture I ever put together because I had to have my mom help me because there was no way I was going to do it by myself.
Yeah.
Mm.
Every time I drop like a metal screw, I was like, please, for the love of God, don't break. That was like the
shit, yeah.
main thought behind my head because I go like, I know these things explode. Luckily, it's designed to, not be in shards so it doesn't fucking gore me to death.
Yeah.
Designed not to explode on me, probably.
Well, it says on Amazon that the glass is it's tempered glass, but it's explode proof. But I know if the nickel
It
alloy
can take a
is
ballistic missile.
literally survives a massive 9.0
Alright.
earthquake.
I'm just gonna call this part 2, so I don't have to fuck around. Alright, welcome to No More Heroes part 2.
Yeah, electric boogaloo, woo!
Alright, I just fucking turned off my VPN. This doesn't seem like it has any network activity.
The government would like to know your location right now.
So that's
Yeah,
good.
private internet access been fucking up.
Probably.
So, yeah, shut down the VPN. We should be good now. I'm assuming that entirely was because of the VPN.
The Vippin. You Vippin me right now?
Because it's good. It does its job. Don't stream with it on. Area 50. Oh my god. Oh my god. Have enough money for the next battle. Make payment. Nah. I'll do some side shit.
But yeah, I was thinking of just doing videos. Not like where it's like kind of like maybe I'll do maybe like YouTube streaming like every odd day. But it's not like, gonna do it like religiously. It's just something I'll do for fun.
Yeah.
I was like the most of the content I was thinking of is posting like, hey, this is what I painted and here's what I think about it. Or like a showcase of like some of the
It's you
models
doing
I
the slay
painted.
face.
RB out here doing the, making a thumbnail of himself doing the,
Do a surprise like Mr. Beast face.
do the, so what you gotta do
Oh my
is
God,
you
I
gotta,
can't believe this, guys.
for the thumbnail you gotta have, the shocked face while also doing the pointing
Red
one. You gotta
red
have
circle and
two of
red
you.
arrows.
Yeah.
I can't believe this happened right here in my own town. Here, let me show you.
Ah, damn it.
I can go on with that shit forever. Nah, it's basically I think a good. I wouldn't be exactly like do you know Midwinter minis or miniatures? They do a lot of like paint. He does a lot of like Warhammer miniatures and stuff like that, but they're really well edited.
Yeah.
Okay, think of me like that, but not exactly like that because I don't have the patience to edit videos that meticulously. Someday, maybe, if I have time. But
I'm not gonna say it's not hard, but it's not like, if you sit down and learn it, it sticks with you. It's not something you can unlearn.
Single finger on anything.
well, heck, I remember it took me maybe a week or two to finish, to do asset ripping and decompiling files from like source and uploading them to like Unity and actually rigging them
Yeah.
on into like VR chat. I did that for a while, and like that's how I met most of everyone. Oh, a few people on Discord, and nah, it shouldn't be too difficult if I sit down and actually engage into it.
Yeah.
But I was thinking of like, hey, I painted this model. Here's a cool turntable I got, and here's my phone, and here's my phone that I'm recording it on because I can't afford a really expensive camera.
Yeah.
Because cameras are, last time I checked, are really expensive. And I was like, wait, I got a Samsung phone that has a really decent camera on it, so might as well use it.
Oops, shit.
But it's
Yeah, gotta start somewhere.
basically just to show off, like, hey, here's the models I painted and stuff. Let me talk about them. Maybe I'll throw some history in there that I know on the top of my head, you know.
Yeah.
Or maybe do like a, here's how I painted these things, and I'll show you how to do it,
Yeah.
you know. Or I just have a silent video where it's just a turntable of basically a collection of things to show off.
There we go.
Or talk about things that just interest me in general.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Something simple, something mellow. I'm not there for the money. I'm just there just to do it.
That's why
Mostly
I'm
to
here.
That's why I hear the money.
The money and all the
The
women.
money and bitch. Yeah, the money and bitch. And black is basically, I'm here for blackjack and hookers.
The money and all the hammers.
Yeah.
Why there's so many hammers? Note to self, there's more than one, plural. There's more than one hammer.
There is. He has a brother.
Yeah, he acts exactly like him.
And a sister and a mother. They all act the same. They're just hammer. They're like a symbiotic, like a, I don't know. I forgot.
By
the
like
word. Like a hive mind.
like a hive mind. Are they the Borg?
We are. No, I was thinking like the Geth or something. Or
I'm good on my outfits for now.
Tackle, 20, all, 20. God damn it.
we had
I'm
weird
guessing
weather
I'm
today. It was like 35, 37. It was snowing in one town like 10 minutes from us. And then around like 10:30 it starts fucking hailing. And one of the vendors came in since it was freight day at work. Oh wait, no, it was our maintenance guy. He's a nice guy. And he goes like, I made the comment like, man, nice weather we got here for spring. He goes like, yeah, crazy weather. And I go like, yeah, I was half tempted to get a cup out there when it was hailing to make some slushies because we got the syrup to do it. I swear to God, I literally could have stuck my hand out there, collected the hail that was falling, got the syrup that was in one of the cabinets, and make like get watermelon or something, make it
Yeah.
icy right then and there, instead of paying like $3 for like a slushy, which I'm not gonna do. I think today's flavors was mug root beer and Pepsi.
Mug root beer, delicious.
Oh, it's
Speaking of weather, Travis was dying of heat stroke.
It was hot.
Scorching, unbelievable weather. Temperature of what, 76?
Dude,
77.
77.
Oh,
That's
yeah, my
spring weather
mistake,
down here. What the fuck are
77.
you talking about? Dude, I wish I had like equatorial freaking temperatures of like mid 70s. Dude, it's been nothing but like below 30 to 40 with like high humidity. If either it's like it's still winter, or we get like almost like Savannah, Georgia mug. And
I know
hate,
it's No, it's a really well. Let's describe it's really shitty weather, but like
Oh, it is.
70.
It fucking
The
sucks,
70s
man.
is bad weather. But
It's too hot.
His skin is not designed to withstand 70-degree weather. Apparently.
Oh, maybe you should get more melanin.
I was thinking of having a nice fucking stroll.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't get that. He just needs to become. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this.
We mentioned before. We mentioned it before you came in. It's his Irish genes that are keeping him from enjoying the sun.
Yeah.
He needs more potatoes.
It's the fact of how stark of a fucking jump from like it was, because it just went from like 30s to goddamn 70 in like 2 days.
Well, don't worry. It's gonna jump back to 30 on Monday.
And that's gonna fuck me up, and I'm gonna complain about it being cold.
I'm gonna be mad and sulk about it.
No, like every summer, my body just needs like a month to get used to it.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way with air pressure. If the air pressure changes dramatically, I do not
What's it
feel
called?
good.
Biometric pressure. All right.
Yeah, that's it. It usually happens, at least to me, it happens a lot during the summertime because the temperatures either get really hot and then it gets really cold at night, and it's just like the up, down, like just going all over the place. I get like either nauseous or massive headaches that I want to die. Like I'm just basically like in my bed, I'm like, I want to die. I want to die. It's muggy. My head hurts. It feels like there's a vice grip and somebody's slamming a sledgehammer to the back of my skull. Yeah. It's not fun. I always had that problem.
I still got gold for it. Fuck it.
I curse myself for having inferior genes. My inferior denims.
Oh shit! Hey,
You like
Cass.
Snake.
Huh?
You like Liquid Snake.
Snake!
And also
Been a
Hey
while.
Cass.
You have 759,173 points. Hammer is super jealous right now. He is
You can spend them
seething.
all. Don't worry.
Oh,
I'm always
Seethe.
watching. Oh yeah, I guess I do see your name when I check to see who's watching. Out here lurking and shit. That's cool though.
he-
appreciate
Glad
all
to
of
always have you.
May you find your overcard?
Don't talk much because I have this in the background. Free views. Yeah, thank you very much. Much appreciate.
God damn it. I need to find.
So how have you been lately? What have you been up to? I haven't even talked very much to you in the Discord either. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has been. Well, right now I'm.
I meant not you, Arby. I meant Cat.
Oh, fuck! No.
Go ahead. What have you been up to, Arby?
Well, I'm building models,
Yeah,
waiting for
nice.
shit to get in the mail, you know, so I can do more shit. I'm currently kit bashing a lot of Africa Core right now.
Yeah.
They're kind of a work in progress because I've been meaning to finish it, but you know, procrastination's a fucking bitch to overcome.
Been Guilty Gear maxing. Nice.
Guilty Gear Maxin.
I need to play more Guilty Gear.
I've been seeing you guys talk a lot about it in Discord.
But that's because Rocks and the Hammer plays it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably would beat me in Guilty Gear. You kidding me?
He's fighting game illiterate. Not an insult, that's what you said.
Yeah.
I think.
Did I miss the point? What am I supposed? Why can I not attack?
Counters maybe?
Oh, I guess I just have to
Alright.
do charged attacks.
skill.
Weird.
Fucking annoying fuckers. How many of these guys, of these hooligans, these sports hooligans you got to murder?
A
Travis
few.
is quenched.
Kaz, I wouldn't say that in front of Hammer. He'll challenge you to a throwdown.
Hold down and throw down.
But I'm sure you are better at Guilty Gear than he is. He's been avoiding me. Bro loses in chess like once and now refuses to fight anyone else in a video game.
What's with that, Hammer?
Yeah, what's wrong, Hammer?
You in chat?
Oh, he hid.
Calling you out. Yeah.
Warlord Games,
Alright.
why do you not give me enough arms? Please.
I'm assuming I did that correctly.
You got what do you get?
That's silver. Good enough.
Yeah, good enough.
Climb,
Don't be
star,
surprised
climb.
if my magic stat is already maxed out by the time I get back.
Angelo, I wouldn't be surprised if your entire fucking crew was maxed out by the time we got back.
Well, that's not possible because I haven't unlocked them all. I only unlocked like 3.
True.
I can't use Hinako or Keita until later in the game, really. I can
Yeah.
only use and Daichi's somewhere in
He was off doing a shipment like a
Nagia.
dumbass.
Yeah, he's fucking around in Nagia. I have to see him later and level him up.
Oh,
They don't
RB.
scale. It's toxic.
We've been playing, the sequel to Devil Survivor 1, a game that we played on the channel a while back, and, one of the characters sounded familiar to me. And I was like, he sounds like Eric Sparrow from fucking Tony Hawk's Underground 1 and 2. And I looked it up and it was totally fucking Eric Sparrow.
That's amazing.
Damn it.
I was very happy.
May you find
Yeah, he's your best friend.
Yeah. Thankfully, it does not sound like an arrogant prick like Eric does in that game.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised how much you're laughing at the game.
The funny
I
game.
assumed you'd hate the humor. A lot of people hate the humor in this.
Like I mentioned yesterday, I grew up as a Dragon Quest kid. I had humor and an RPG go hand in hand for me. Hell, even like Final Fantasy has its humor.
Like, I'd say this is a pretty, for RPG standards, it's a pretty funny game.
Yeah.
Final hit, all, everything attached, attached to the other.
I am liking it so far.
Okay, do exchange.
And, it feels natural too. Like, the humor doesn't feel like it's forced. And also, in a situation that they're all in, one of the means of coping with, like, hard situations and loss is through humor.
No, but that's how. I can't speak to everyone. Heck, that's how I deal with. Deal with hardships is, a little bit of humor.
Yeah.
Helps out a lot. Doesn't hurt us much either. It's just a coping mechanism.
Fuck.
Some people say like, that's probably not a good way to go about it. I was like, well,
Damn
it's
it.
the only, at the moment, it's kind of like the only thing that pops in your head. So
Yeah.
nothing like like jokes not too serious, but it's just something to cope with.
Ooh, I
It's
got a
just a-
bronze on that. Gross.
Oh,
Sorry,
God,
go ahead.
Travis. but it's kind of like a healthy way to dealing with trauma and shit.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess we'll just go to the next assassination. I'll do some of this side shit off screen, like going for all the balls and shit when we meet the guy that says, hey, give me your balls.
Give me all of them. I'm gonna go to left train.
What is that symbol over there? So that's for the shirt place. What is that? That doesn't look like the ATM symbol. I have a map.
Buy shirts.
Nah, the buy
Imagine.
shirt thing is Area 51. Oh, that is, the Thunder Ryu building.
Oh, that's
Whatever
the wrestling place.
Oh, okay.
We learn how to wrestle.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Watch
Hey,
the road when driving, everyone. I was looking at the fucking, I was looking at OBS, and I crashed. How it goes.
You don't want to be a drunk driving warrior?
Yeah. Oh, hey, it's this guy.
It's Carmageddon.
Is it? Is that your... No. There's a fucking gym. I don't know if this is a gym.
Yeah, this is the guy that tells me to take my clothes off.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he tells you to get naked. Let's take your butt out.
Wait, what?
You stick your finger in there, and then your prostate exam goes off with a flying hitch, unfortunately.
Hey, people, get your prostate checked. It's very
Exactly.
important.
Oh, that is the wrestling thing. Okay, yeah.
Basically,
some training, I
guys,
guess.
get your balls checked and your
I
butt
was
checked.
right. I just didn't remember the guy. How many reps can you do? Look how big are those weights? I can't even tell.
I'm not sure what poundage those would equate to.
I've only done like 40s. I only have 40s on me. Your Binkasana combo was increased.
Nice.
That's how that works. It's been a minute since I've used a bench and done a bench press. Skills, what we got?
Come on. If only it was this easy in real life. In real life.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll be hitting the gym almost every day.
Yeah, you gotta fucking get strong and fucking use energy. Who wants that bullshit?
Then if you want to do anything else, you're too tired to fucking do it.
Hammer, I don't think I'd want to work out at the Sisyphus gym. He just wants you to push a rock up a fucking hill all day. Fuck that.
You got fit doing that.
True.
Dude is fucking jacked, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, PS4 controller, you're new. I gotta put you through the fucking ringer.
I don't want
You
to
acting like
play
this is
with
Budokai
you.
Tenkaichi on the PS2. Well, that's putting control through a ringer. I can't wait for people to break their fucking $60 controllers on that game.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be funny.
Fucking Final Fantasy VII reference right here.
Yeah, squats. I was doing a couple of those earlier.
Yeah.
They're weighted squats too. I had 40 pounders in each hand.
Nice.
80 pounds of extra weight. It was crazy. Not really, but
Well, Brandon's done.
how else I'm gonna tell him to his fucking legs besides the cycling?
Yeah. You're right, I am a hater.
Why you gotta be a hater, Dan?
Also, Hammer, where were you a minute ago? Kaz was calling your bitch ass out.
You got called out, man. You got called out.
You little punk ass bitch. Little pussy boy.
Little piss baby.
We're just berating our viewers now, I guess.
That's unfortunate.
Gonna do piss and cry. Little baby man.
1v1, you two, guilty gear.
No holds barred.
Aw, I don't have the funds, god damn it.
Well, do some more work.
Look, Travis, it's like real life. We have no money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm perpetually poor.
Skills. What do we got?
I remember I looked up on how much, remember, you know, usually, like, older people will say, like, you don't want to, like, if you didn't get, like, a decent education in, like, school, they would say, like, you don't want to be, like, flipping burgers for the rest of your life. Well, joke's on them, because flipping burgers gives you $17 an hour.
In some places.
Yeah.
In some
Island.
places. In the more populated area of this of my state, it's usually starting, like, the requirement is like 17, but that depends on what county you're in.
Yeah.
But
Probably
in
depends
fact,
where you're living, because that $70 might be fucking mandatory to keep your house.
well, technically, I live in so
Whatever fucking crack shack you're living in the middle of fucking Newport.
well, the funny thing is, out here in Euro, it's supposed to be cheaper living, but it's actually more expensive to live out, to actually, like, own a property and stuff. And most people, you know, it's basically impossible to fucking own a piece of property here in the States because
Yeah.
it's so
You gotta
damn
go to the-
expensive.
I long for the days back in the Midwest where you could pay your rent $4 an apple.
Yeah. You know,
Them were the glory days before the bad things happened.
renting's pretty much the only option if you can find one that's affordable. And if you can't, you usually have to get a roommate. And
Live in a pod,
Fuck
meet the
me.
bugs.
Live in the pod. Get in the pod, Shinji. Get in the pod. You can't buy a house. You don't have. You can't take out a loan because you have bad credit.
Yeah, that's the whole point of Ava. It wasn't about like critiquing the mecha genre in anime. It was bitching about how not being able to pay for a house makes you live in a pod.
It's about, you know, you have bad tax credit.
Yeah.
You can't take out a loan to buy a house, or at least pay part of it. Oh, that's depressing.
That's how it be, unfortunately.
It's how it is. It is what it is. Evangelion trying to buy a house in the States at an affordable price. Well, I know in some of the, I don't know if some of the Bible Belt states.
I mean, I can't refinance until I'm 35.
Fuck. I hate this game.
What do you mean the federal government took money out of taxes? What do you mean I own money to the government?
My property went down because people moved in next to me. It's not my fault they don't take care of their pit bulls.
It's not my
Kid
fault
got
they ate
bit.
like. It's not my fault they ate like 5 kids.
This is the reality, Shinji. I don't want to live in reality. Reality sucks.
Shinji, wake up! You gotta wake up! You're living in a simulation.
God, man, the fucking Ava just hits differently now. Once you're an adult.
Shit
Motherfucker.
hit different. Like, man, that
Oh.
Evangelion hit different, man.
Final strike. Okay, I can do final strike with you. Final strike.
Alright, one more time.
Evangelion, the final tax break.
Evangelion, the end of April.
And it's
That's when
tax
the
day,
taxes are due,
Shinji.
I love the refinance of Evangelion movies.
Finance of Ava.
I love this. Evangelion, final tax day. I was pissed when I filed my taxes and the government says like, hey, you owe, money. You're not getting jack shit. I was like, the fuck? I earned the same as last year. What do you mean I owe you money? And then I started putting pieces together. I'm like, oh fuck.
Oh, I do owe
It's
the
that
money.
Stimmy. I was like, wait a minute, it's that stimmy check. I fucking knew it.
You messing with me?
Well, they gave us
Fucking-
they gave us stimmy checks during the COVID stuff. And, heck, it was nice. I really didn't want it because I knew they were going to take it out of my taxes. And lo and fucking hold, they take it out of my taxes.
Of course, that wasn't free money. That was money you already had in the future. And
It was
makes you
only
pay for it back.
$600. The fuck, man. I was so mad.
Also, I'm still fucking upset that my dumbass state is now saying that not only I can't get a state refund, but the only reason I can't get a state refund is because I guess my mom tried when I was still eligible, tried to put me on as a dependent for food stamps, and it failed. And I haven't been dependent for like 3 years, and they're still calling me a dependent, so they're still taking my fucking state tax.
Lovely.
Like 2 years, and they're saying I'm getting food stamps, which I'm not.
Yikes.
Yeah, you may have to talk to someone because
Yeah, I know.
the state will owe you money and they should be able to pay you back.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
I
I remember I
did
got
it.
something.
Woo.
I remember I got something in the mail. I think a letter from the state saying like, "Hey, we're taking like $10 off your food stamps." Like, the fuck, man?
I have food stamps.
Oh, I have food stamps. It's like, the fuck, man? Like, how much more are you gonna take from me? I buy that shit for groceries.
It
Fucking
feels bad.
bad. It feels bad, man.
All attack. Okay, it's just used to. Dual strike.
I remember I was like eligible for I think maybe 2 of the 3 stimmy check releases. Only got fucking 1 of them. I was mad. Though I didn't want them anyway, but they say no. Like, the IRS goes like, no, you have to take it. I was like, I don't want to because you take it.
We're not gonna take it anymore.
The IRS goes like, we're here to protect. Please take your diagnosis check right now. I fucking hate the IRS. I fucking hate the IRS.
You like that sometimes?
It do be like that.
Okay, we done.
Fucking weird. I like when we talk about tax breaks and shit. With no more heroes.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
I know.
Well, no more heroes is about making money. Fucking bitches.
Fight the tax man.
I love I love when people like play this game like years later. Like, oh man, Travis looks like a badass. And, like, the whole point of this game is the point of how much of a fucking loser Travis is.
Just say, he no fucking badass.
Yeah.
Just imagine like, wow, Travis is so fucking badass and everything. And Travis is like, I am fighting for my life.
Yeah. He's as much as a
barely pay my
badass
rent.
as I am, which is not at all.
Don't oversell yourself, Travis.
He's a fucking,
know.
he's a nerd dweeb. I mean, look at my shelf.
Fucking
Mine's
nerd.
just, mine's
on a
just
scale,
not as fucking put together as Travis's.
I don't think I showed you like my room. Like, well, it's a mess right now, and I feel embarrassed if I showed you my room. But I think I can out-geek you, because I have a shit ton of stuff that just screams like, this guy is gonna be a virgin for fucking life.
RB, my walls are covered with anime wall scrolls and video game
You're a
posters.
fucking virgin for life.
I have a shelf full of anime figures, like 30 of them. I have like 3 shelves dedicated to all of my video games and anime.
You know the saying that
Bro cannot out fucking weeb and geek me.
I would say that I am a connoisseur of like World War II models. I think I can outweave, well, not outweave you, but I can outgeek you. Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's starting to sound like
Alright. Ah, fuck. Took care of those 2 free fights. I might have enough money for this next assassination. Let's go see. Maybe we're gonna end the night with another assassination. Have 3 of the 10 fights done.
I just got like this weird comparison in my head right now with just you driving around in this city here. It looks like a more populated like Lego Island. Just without the Legos. Uh-oh, you need to put the CD-ROM back in.
Get the fee. God, that left him with $22,000. God,
Man,
I'm
I wish I
poor.
had that. $22,000, man, I'm poor. I
Sometimes
wish I
I'm
had
bored.
22,000 right now.
Yeah.
Just like no strings attached, you know, just right there. I could do so much with that. Like pay bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people would want that
Yeah.
for various things. Bills
Next
included.
fight is awesome. I look forward to it.
Ah,
This
It's gonna be girl, I
no,
think.
this is
The next
yeah,
fight has
is this
been
the high
set.
school? I think.
I think
oh
the,
shit, titties.
Why?
I think the next
Because
fight
we have
is
decided to go to the association's party tonight. Big shots from a
Beach
Canadian
Lady.
there. This is serious business.
No, that's
So
that's
serious
Is that the
six, I
fourth?
think.
Oh, really?
on every
Yeah.
square
Oh, I guess I saw
inch of my
way
body.
more of this than I thought.
Right. Your next opponent.
Oh,
Head.
isn't
That
supposed to
is
be like
for
a
school.
third game to
To the
this?
school?
Yeah, there is.
And what?
There's 4 games,
Just go.
technically.
You'll know what I'm
Oh
talking
yeah.
about, I
Then
think.
they just announced the 4th one, or am I like?
No,
fucking
it's
naive?
Travis,
Travis strikes
striking
again. Yep.
Life
Okay.
is more important than some
It's No More Heroes 1, 2, Travis strikes again, and then 3.
And Travis the Reckoning.
It requires you to play No Heroes 1 and 2 to actually understand the plot.
Well,
Yep.
Or
I
I guess
not.
get one of the characters in the game.
You gotta
What
have
come-
a high level IQ to understand No More Heroes plot and lore.
I need to remember, since this game lets me alt-tab, I'm gonna see what comes after this one, because No More Heroes 1 isn't gonna take super long.
Not a
to
long
get
game,
through.
is it?
So do we go right into No More Heroes 2 after this? Yes. Okay. Because we're going to No More Heroes 2 and then Shadows of the Damned and then Lollipop Chainsaw.
No, dog.
Yeah.
Don't eat that. No.
Okay,
that is
cool.
gross.
What's
Don't
it
eat the
eating?
lollipop
Your
dog.
ass?
Shut the fuck up, Travis. Jesus Christ.
Oh, no, dog, don't eat my ass.
Oh.
Don't sniff the peanut butter I slathered all up in there.
I slapped it in my ass.
Oh no.
Oh no, don't slide that tongue right up in there.
Oh
Oh
god.
god, it's gonna be oh god in a jiffy. Oh no, no.
Okay, we are...
Peanut
Just
butter
imagine,
on my
like-
balls, let the dog lick it.
No, Bobby. That boy ain't right.
Bobby,
No, she was.
I know how much you
No.
like to slather peanut butter on your balls and let Ladybird
Bobby,
lick
it's
it
time to
off.
cook.
Oh my...
Dad.
God damn it, Hammer discovered the sound alert.
Oh,
I freaking... How'd you find that?
how do you
Did
know
that just show up in my, in the fucking profile? So I need to set up more sounds for that. So I wasn't sure where that actually showed up. God damn it.
But no, my
What are you ripping?
What?
Nothing happened.
oh.
I want thinking of sound commands and sound clips. There's a thing I want for the Christmas time,
Oh lord.
and you gotta remind me whenever Christmas comes, and we can use that as a song alert for something. I don't know what, but it's gonna be from I think one of Doug Walker Christmas specials when he's like singing.
Which
That he says
one?
And he says the line, "I'm full of Christmas semen." We're using that as a sound clip.
Hammer, I have no idea where you even found that.
Hammer
I'm
is
noise maxing.
Hammer's many things.
Cause it fucking, I had it set up to require bits, and I'm like, no, fuck that, and then I like removed it. I am so confused. Is that actually even in? Okay, sound alerts is in the fucking community. How the hell?
You
I'm
gave him
so-
too much power.
I did. I'm so confused now.
I'll find the
It was
clip
there when I
and
looked.
Send it
Huh.
to you.
Oh,
later.
please. Yeah, definitely.
All right. Huh. Weird.
Yeah, but on.
But no, no, my dog was eating one of those foam like earplugs, and I was like, no,
Oh.
for the love of God, dog, no.
Mm.
I'm just glad it's not like floss.
It was there when I looked. Huh. Well, I'll have to add more, I'll have to add more sound alerts to that.
God damn.
I'd add 10 years in the joint made you a fucking pussy, but god, that'd be really...
If we were able to lower the sound command and like attach it to like a regime, that would be pain.
I can lower the sound for it.
Honestly, all the redeems should have like a sound command, so we know what the fuck when they happen. We know when they happen.
Yeah. Actually, Hammer, do that again. I want to see if it shows up on, where it should on my OBS. So I also need to, like, get custom images, too, for it. Get the Weezer riff from Cassie for the stream? Maybe. Oh, let's check out over here first. I don't have enough points, damn.
Why I gotta be that way?
We'll have to play around with adapters. That's the case.
Yeah. Having a kick attached to my combo is fucking amazing.
Oh, just look at him.
Because if you were able to just find that, good, because
A gift from God's earth.
I was trying to set that up earlier. The 10 years in the joint made you a fucking pussy. I do want relegated to a sub alert though. Because that's just too good of a voice line to just have for a sound alert.
Fair enough.
You may have to set.
You have to 10 months. What, 10 years in joint made you a fucking pussy? I've never heard that sound alert?
No, I haven't.
Alright. Well, I can send it to you right now.
I. Fucking legend.
Arby, you've never heard this?
Here.
I've
10
been
years
living-
in the joint made you a fucking pussy.
Oh, okay.
I have
I
that
just
just...
had it-
Bro, I set that immediately that night we discovered the fucking Discord soundboard. Are you kidding me?
I needed a little reminder. I was like, I can't remember what it sounded like. I had to hear it again. And then
Yeah.
that's a good one.
I don't know. That's fucking the English Yakuza 1. The English Yakuza 1 dialogue had some gems.
It does.
Mark
I
Hamill. He doesn't remember playing that character at all.
I forgot. There was this like half that had like really fucking funny voice lines.
Hmm.
I think that my favorite one was like, "You son of a bitch! I'm gonna punch your butthole." Yeah, it's just golden lines like that throughout the game, and I forgot what it was called. And it's making me mad that I don't remember because this was like when I was still like early stages, still playing like VR chat and shit, and I had a friend who did a lot of modding and stuff. Actually,
Yeah.
did like a fan project for Jet Set Radio. That was, I think, like a multiplayer version of it. But that was
That
a long
friend
time.
went on to make a bomb with Cyberpunk.
Did you know that there's a really bad PS2 game that's just like shirking off the Yakuza 1 formula?
Is it called The Bouncer?
No, it's not the bouncer.
What is the game called?
Shit, alright, fuck it. I have the internet right here. I need to find it again.
With the power of the internet.
Yakuza's
Shitty
PS2 game. So it wasn't Yakuza, but it was like trying to be Yakuza. And it was really bad. And I don't think I have it on my PC anymore.
Ah, regrettable. What a shame.
Because it was like, it was
A
called
long way to die.
something vaguely similar to Yakuza, but it wasn't Yakuza. In
Like,
fact, of
with
the point where like the
Diane or
main
something like
character looked like Kiryu.
It was like True Crime or some dumb shit like that.
No, it wasn't one of the true crime games.
Garm.
It was
Oh,
not
wow.
Rygar, and Hammer, I'm not playing that on stream.
What's wrong with Rygar?
Damn
When it
sucks.
sounds like a fucking slur.
You fucking,
Fucking
Rygar. Goddamn Rygar's up in this bitch.
Yakuza PS2 knockoff.
Damn.
I know somewhere in another house that I stay at from time to time for work purposes.
They forced you to play Yakuza.
No, please. No, there's like a copy of like, oh, what was? There's like a really bad Army Man game that I remember, where Sarge basically gets mutated into like this faceless monstrosity, and the gameplay is just god awful. I think it was like
a rogue trooper or rogue.
yeah, it was
soldier, I don't know.
Rogue Trooper. There's a copy of it somewhere downstairs in the basement where it fucking belongs.
Mhm.
So it can't be seen by others.
Oh my god, I found it.
What is
Oh
it?
no.
It's called Yakuza Fury.
Yakuza. Okay. It's literally just called Yakuza. Okay.
It's a oh no.
But
Or was
it's just straight up a knockoff. It looks like it's a knockoff. Even
Wasn't
the bit
there-
that I played of it, it felt like it was as well.
Wasn't there like another game that was kind of similar to Yakuza, but it was based like right before, I think, one of the Japan's like
Based.
civil wars. What was it?
Base in Red Pill.
Are you thinking of like Yakuza Kenshin or Yakuza Ishin?
It's similar, but it's before Kenshin. It's like its own series. It's kind of takes place during the, I think would be considered the Boshin War, which, you know, Japan industrializes and sets itself to the Meiji era.
Is it like an?
One that just got remade.
I don't know, it's on Steam.
Konami? Not Konami.
Ishin.
Oh yeah, and it should, maybe,
You're
It's
probably
on
thinking.
Steam that it's Ishin.
Yeah,
it's probably
because Ishin and Kenshin have not. Kenshin, not yet, but Ishin is on Steam.
yeah, kind
Or
of
Kenzan, not Kenshin. Yakuza Kenzan. Is it
kind
Kenzan?
of
What fucking
plays
name
as
is that?
Ryoma,
it's
right?
it's same time
Ryoma.
period though, so Kenshin wouldn't be too wrong.
Byaku?
Yakuza
Plays that
Kenzan.
one like
Bring it
Civil
on.
War leader, or during that era.
Yeah, it's in the
That
same
used,
time. It's in
like-
the same time period. It's like in, I think it sets itself in the 1860s.
Yeah, he was known for using,
Spin-off
like,
is.
katanas and guns.
Yeah,
Yeah, because Kenzan's set in the 1600s. So it's if it's where you think it is, it's definitely not Kenzan. And Ishin is set in the 1860s, so yes, it's Ishin that you're thinking of.
yeah, it's that one. Actually, doesn't look half bad. It looks fun.
I need to play them. I need to play those after I finish the rest of the Yakuza franchise. Which will
I don't even
happen
think it-
eventually.
I don't even think it's a Yakuza game. I think it's its own thing.
It's a Yakuza game.
Oh, it
The
is?
spin-off.
Made by the same people.
But it's
Oh, okay.
it's a spin-off, but it is a Like a Dragon game.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought it
It
was
is
its
using-
own thing.
Yeah, they're just using the Japanese name for it.
Uh,
Oh, he got that. He got that. I shit my pants and he's in the bathroom.
He's being electrocuted.
yeah.
That's the flash of a man being horribly electrocuted.
True cock and ball torture right in the making.
How the fuck is what I'm supposed to turn this off with? Oh god. Here it is. Oh.
Finally, I'm not getting zapped in my balls.
Oh, what happened to my anime shirt?
It
got
got
destroyed.
zapped off.
The game removed my anime shirt, lame. Oh, cool.
Travis, have you ever thought that you were lame?
I am, thank you.
He's over here.
I'm proud of it too.
Have you ever thought, no, you?
Uno reverse card.
Just have that on hand. Play Yu-Gi-Oh! battles. It's over, Yu-Gi-Oh! You Shadowrun. You. What?
Dude, Angelo, the voice actor for fucking Tristan, is going to be at the Capital City Comic-Con.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think they got 3 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Voice actors.
Yu-Gi-Oh! is such a fucking trip when I watched it.
Hey, what's up, you?
Hey, what's up, you?
Every time I think of their voices, all I can hear in my head is the
Little Grebo.
yes.
I can. You're same. Same. Like.
Get up on the Hydra's back, Yug.
Hey, he's over here.
It's like all I can. I watched that way more than I've watched actual Yu-Gi-Oh.
Honestly, there's not much of a difference. it's to be quite serious. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge doesn't change a whole lot except for like dialogue, and honestly, it just basically makes you joke like they don't fucking follow the rules whatsoever to a children's card game.
Yeah.
And I played Yu-Gi-Oh! And I go like, you can't do that. Like, what the fuck? You have to sacrifice a monster. What do you mean you're summoning like a 6-star right out of the bat without sacrificing?
Why did I have you set solo? Weird. I was wondering why you were so quiet. Hope you were audible when the game was loud. Oh well.
But no, Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge is fucking awesome. I love rewatching it every once in a while.
I also had that problem with Dragon Ball and Team 4-Star.
Yeah.
Where like I watched all of that, but I also actually watched all of OG Dragon Ball, but I'd still like even like in thought think of the Team 4-Star voices.
Yeah. I like the abridged versions a lot better. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like in itself is not a really good show because there were way better shows. Yeah, it's a fun show. There are better ones. I didn't watch it as much. I don't remember what I watched, but I remember just playing the game a lot with friends when I used to live in a trailer park. And I was like, yeah, we had to and learning how to play the game and stuff, and then like rewatching the entire series, not the abridged series, but just the series itself. I was like, wow, you can't do that move. Can't do that either. Hey, that's an illegal card. You can't do that. And it was like right around that time when those rules were more refined and a lot of the game-breaking stuff was kind of fixed.
Yeah.
But once I watched the abridged version, it's kind of like my go-to to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of same with Dragon Ball Abridged. It's kind of like I just watch Dragon Ball Abridged. I don't even bother watching regular Dragon Ball Z, which I know is good. It's just I'd rather watch the abridged version.
I feel I hate the abridged version. To be perfectly honest with you, after a little bit.
Yeah.
Because people have, because of the fucking abridged version, I have to deal with a bunch of fucking new Dragon Ball fans that think, that literally think all the characters that are in the abridged version are the exact characters in the fucking show.
Which I don't think so, because I know they're completely different characters and their own different interpretations, so.
That whole fucking Goku's a terrible dad thing comes directly from the fucking, the bridge series. It's like, he's really not, but, hey, whatever. As long as you don't talk to me about it, we're fine, I guess.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, honestly, even with Kai, it kind of presented him as being a shit father.
He's a good dad. He just isn't like a.
He's just not there.
Well, he fucking died like twice for his kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
For the most part. They also like make him. Because of the bridge series, they fucking characterize him at least in the English dub to be kind of an idiot.
Yeah.
Goku's like.
They really like dumb, like in the abridged, he's like really like, wow, this guy is.
Yeah.
He's something. Like I know in the actual anime he's a lot smarter than that.
Yeah.
He just has a aloof attitude.
Shit.
You messing with me?
God damn it. I missed it.
Scared now?
Yeah, he's a tactician, like he knows his shit. He's just like portraying like a fucking mouth driller.
Yeah.
I think the only one they kind of, I don't know if they did right or honestly hasn't changed all that much would be Piccolo. Because I already liked Piccolo to begin with.
Yeah.
And I'm glad he's I had to watch like the Dragon Ball Superhero because
Yeah.
one Piccolo's kind of like the main attraction to that, which I'm really fucking happy about. Kind of like I was with when they brought
I
back
thought Gohan was
Broly.
the main attraction of it. That's basically his movie, right?
Kind of. I think it's kind of both. They give like Gohan and Piccolo kind of like
Hey, Travis.
not father-son moments, I guess. I don't know.
The moment you
Mm.
step into that
I think
room.
Piccolo's basically just
Win,
second
and you'll
dad
rise
for
to
him.
ace in rank.
It's fucking.
And an even
I feel
better
like
circle
that
of
that
heads of
relationship is a lot more common when you have like a really devout like
Pick the total.
it's like a really
Teacher.
devout like teacher student.
Yeah, that's what I get
relationship.
the feeling of. And
Yeah.
honestly,
I highly
they
doubt
kind of
I
have a good,
survived this
like
time.
at the
But
beginning,
hey,
you go like,
only
oh,
one
he
way to
just
find
kidnapped
out,
his
right?
son. And then
Yeah.
after a while, you go like, no, he's
I am
training him
100%
for
certain
selfish
you'll return from this battle,
reasons.
Travis. In
But
a
over
happy
time,
one,
they kind of grow
but
grow on
trustful,
each other, and
and
actually,
head
it's
for the garden.
Yeah,
honestly
Opera
a
Station.
really
Yeah, that's like the whole point of
We're,
that. I think
uh,
people are a bit hyperbolic when it comes to the whole like, oh, he's the second dad thing, or he's the real dad.
I
We're
was just
talking
mad
about
that-
Dragon Ball over here.
Yeah.
right. We're talking about like the social dynamics with Piccolo and Gohan,
I was talking about
Yeah.
how much I fucking hate the Brit series.
and your hatred of the abridged series.
But again, it's like you could. I mean, Dragon Ball isn't that deep. I'm not gonna pretend that it's some fucking
Oh,
deep
no.
piece of literature. But like, there's more going on to it than people are willing to give it credit for the characters, and I feel like a lot of that's lost with the
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 abridged
constantly
series.
bringing up the Bridge series and how it handles its characters, because that's how the majority of people that, or at least the majority of the new fans of Dragon Ball, kind of see these characters as just the abridged characters.
It's just
Yeah.
the new fans need to realize Dragon Ball Bridge is its own thing. Yes, it ties in the same universe and it makes quips about certain things, but that's not part of the actual
It's literally just a
lore.
fan project. It's like the same
Yeah.
people that like say Dragon Ball only started with Z. It's
Yeah.
like that level of come on, dude.
That's actively bullshit. I fucking love Dragon Ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's just objectively wrong. Oh. It's the same kind of fucks that say that Persona started with 3.
A rankings fight?
Mm.
Also,
Yeah,
Opera
how about it?
Station. I'm not particularly familiar with Dragon Ball. I went to Z, but could barely say what happened. It's a fun anime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll like. Honestly, there's
Wait
really
for me in the
nothing.
hallway.
Right.
Actually, it's
It's
just
alright.
it's
Like,
just
I
a
don't
great
fucking love
anime.
the anime or anything like that, but it's a fun watch.
Yeah.
It's a good anime. You know, I haven't watched the entirety of it personally. Only like few bits of episodes and being
Why
lost
did we do
because
this
you know
somewhere else?
at the
You're the
time when it was
boss.
released on Toonami, nobody has watched Dragon Ball,
Stop
so
checking
it's
me
kind
out
of
like that.
like
You
kind of like
killed them?
oh, like we heard of Dragon Ball and then
Such a
oh here's
gentleman.
Z and wait
Are
a
you
minute,
asking
what
out
happened
of
here? What happened there?
tactical curiosity?
Well, you know, Toonami
Or
not
are
showing
you just
Dragon
fucking
Ball
with me?
and
Bet they
It's
didn't.
Well, I
kinda
mean,
left a
Cartoon
lot of
Network
people
showed Dragon Ball at the
You got a problem
at
with
Yeah.
the very start of it, but that's like a circulation thing. Like no one wants to.
yeah, it was a
fucking watch-
circulation thing, so everyone was a bit lost with Z,
Hey, I'm
but
not
they still
accusing
everyone
anybody.
still liked it. So
I mean, I'm pretty sure Z started on Toonami. It's
I
just
just
Cartoon
turned my
Network had
back,
Dragon Ball
but you
when it was
didn't.
Yeah.
still
Yep.
like
Well,
thing
you are fucking
showing,
with
and it's
me.
like we're not gonna
It's actually
like
pretty
show
hard to take
fucking
cheap shots when
Dragon
your
Ball on
enemy is
Toonami.
as
We're just gonna show Z
bloodthirsty
because that's
as yourself.
aimed more towards
People like
a
us
like a
think
teenage
alike.
audience. Well,
Don't
like
we?
Dragon Ball is more
Shall
towards a
we?
kid audience,
yeah,
even when it's raunchy humor.
yeah. it
It was just
Well,
too
fu-
long ago.
Pay
Fair
with
enough.
your life.
Yeah,
well,
that is fair.
First I have my
well, heck,
chance.
when
I
Adult
will
Swim
now
was
avenge my
well,
father.
since it technically is
Something
still
tells me
around,
you
but
watched
when
too
it
many
was
samurai
still
movies,
around,
little girl.
like my
Yeah, like, and also, just sorry to cut you off, but just
No,
to,
no,
like,
go on
put
ahead.
a cap on the thing. Like Dragon Ball's not even my like generation of like
Oh,
anime.
shit.
What the hell?
Technically,
is
my
that?
generation when it comes to like getting into anime, popular anime at the time is Naruto, and Naruto is like, whatever.
yeah,
It's not awful, but I don't like a
heck,
lot
I
of
must
it.
have been. I think I must have been lucky then, because I used to stay up really late when on like weekends before I went to school.
Get up, Travis.
And I used to watch like I think my first anime was like Big O.
Yeah.
which is basically just Batman and Mecha.
That was when fucking Tsunami came. Was it when Tsunami came on like every night at like 3 a.m.?
Yeah,
Or midnight to 3 a.m.?
yeah. But this is I think before that, and then they started doing those reruns. And then once it got to like 1 to 3 o'clock in the morning, it would be Inuyasha, which honestly,
Yeah.
not a bad
Inuyasha
show.
and Full Metal. Inuyasha,
Yeah.
Full Metal, and Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, Cowboy Bebop was fucking amazing. It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn anime, but it's worth
Go heal.
every minute.
I'd say it's. I mean, it's just. I'd say it's pretty fast-paced for the serious parts, but there are a lot of like goofy
Yeah.
fun episodes.
It's way better than that travesty Netflix released. Good God.
Oh,
I heard
for
the creator was-
Inuyasha.
Yeah, no, actually Inuyasha wasn't that bad.
Give me a break.
It's just a really, in my honest opinion, there's a couple episodes that could probably
It's like a. I mean,
that
if you
cut
like
out.
a weird shonen shoujo mixed anime, Inuyasha's pretty.
It's
okay.
basically Hunter MacGuffin.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. But honestly, it has really good music. The art
I
and
dodged
animation is
that.
pretty good as well. In my honest opinion, don't bother with the movies. You're not missing out on
Aren't the
much.
movies like recaps, like the Dragon
Yeah.
Ball movies?
Some of them are. There's some that aren't, I think. But you're not really missing a whole lot. They're just like these small deviation side quests from the main plot. That's basically what they are. That you're not missing out on much if you skip.
I also would like to say don't watch Yashahime.
Damn it.
Half Demon Princess, the sequel series that series legitimately sucks dick.
I remember there was another anime, I think it was Psycho Agent, which
Oh,
was the psychological horror one.
Remember
Back
Psycho
in-
Agent? I remember them. I remember them trying a lot of shit around that time when they couldn't find like the hit anime before they just settled on like
Eh?
My Hero.
Well, heck, I think around that time with Big O and stuff, I think they even put like Pat Labor on there, which is fucking awesome. If you're not
When they
re-
had Bleach and Blue Exorcist, remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I like
think it
Blue
was-
Exorcist. It's an R8 anime.
So,
Perfect Blue's a
season when they just
fantastic
stopped it.
move.
Oh yeah, Perfect Blue's great. Koki Kondo, right?
Yep.
I always try to watch Tokyo Godfathers every Christmas because he makes really good movies. And that's another movie, right? Also, Paranoid Agent. That was on.
I need to
Netflix.
watch that.
Paranoid Agent. I need to rewatch it again because when I was little, I really didn't understand it, and now since I'm older, I probably understand it a lot more if I rewatch it. All I remember is like the beginning, like the title song. Yeah. It's so ingrained in my mind. I was like, I don't remember the anime, but I remember his main theme song. And everyone laughing. And horrible, like, soon-to-be horrible deaths that I was gonna have.
Yeah, like fucking bombs are going off in the back.
Yeah, people jumping off buildings. What was another?
I
yeah.
remember. Well, around that time, my favorite anime. Oh, my favorite animes I was introduced with, I guess.
Fuck, ow.
Let me
God damn
rephrase
it.
that. The anime I consider my favorite was introduced to me around that time, and that's when I was like a fucking elementary school kid, by the way. And it was Eureka 7. I love that anime.
I need to watch that.
Like, it's genuinely a fantastic anime.
I also
Came out
need to
in
watch
2005,
Lane.
and This is like 50 episodes.
It's not exactly anime, but it's, I think, considered a French anime. Totally Loco. Fucking fan. Yeah, I love Totally Loco. I think I think it was a solid. It was a solid show when Toonami was gone for that short period of time, and they had that girl and those weird alien underwater monsters in their base as a replacement. And
We're
then
all
they brought
entitled
back-
to our opinions here.
Yeah.
even if
And-
some of them are wrong.
Oh. Oh.
I'm Josh, and I have not actually watched Code Lyoko.
It's worth
I
a
watched
watch.
it. I watched a lot of it when it was still airing on like Cartoon Network, and I don't know. It didn't.
Oh yeah. Let
You
me
know what
guess.
it reeks of, and I know it's true because you said it was made in France. It reeks of like people not understanding anime making anime.
Yeah, a lot of French animes kind of have that problem, but even back then, I treat it as it's its own thing, it has its own style, which I appreciate. You know, even if everyone has a big ass fucking forehead and can play like 3 games of tic-tac-toe at once. But I
I've
like
never seen
how
that
they
one
use.
video where it's like one of the ladies in the fucking show has the entire opening display on her forehead. Because of how big it was.
The funny thing, the cool thing about the show is they used a lot of the 3D animation as like basically half of the entire series.
Yeah,
Which I thought
because
was
they like animated one big thing and they just cut it up.
Yeah. And I thought it was kind of cool, and I like the premise of it and everything, and I may need to rewatch it again.
He did,
No, I will-
Operation, he did.
I will say this: it is better than like the non like French anime. From my perspective, is better than the Canadian non anime.
Yeah. Canadian.
I think of shit like Kappa Mikey.
Oh,
like
God.
Canadian anime.
Ugh. Dude, I'd much rather watch like Totally Spies.
But then like designing their characters in what I could describe as how to draw anime like art books. It was like this.
Yeah, that was bad. I'd much rather like watch like Totally Spies or something. At least that tries.
You can get past all the fetish shit.
Yeah, there was a lot of fetish shit.
That's the point to watch it, though. Are you kidding me?
Yes. Well,
least-
maybe not nowadays.
At least it's better fetish shit than the Total Drama Island fetish shit you see now.
Oh, motherfucker, I hate this game.
I sent Travis like a video. Am I gonna? Okay, I can do the move. Cool.
All right, campers.
God damn it. No, there was a fucking apparently there's a new series out, and I stopped watching that fucking decades ago. But there's a new series out on Cartoon Network, right? And it sort of got the entire episode was just like characters farting,
Yeah.
and that was the whole joke. And it's
Ugh.
like, good god.
Well, I mean, look at the fucking the episode of the fucking kid version of that.
The kid
Where-
version's creepier because it's
It really is. It's a fucking gross ass like fat fucking.
no, the kid. Not only is it like a
Fairy.
weird goblin that follows like the kids around smelling their like farts, but it's like the fact that it's about kids makes it creepier.
Exactly.
Not- because at least you can like say, well, these are teenagers in the new show, so you can like look past that slightly more. But those are like literal preschoolers. The entire episode was revolved around them like sniffing farts. It was like the grossest shit. And it's like, good god.
Exactly.
It's about as weird as when they redid the Powerpuff Girls and.
Oh, Powerpuff
the-
Girls
the
Z.
portion.
Yeah, I was so.
Oh no.
mad.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're
That-
talking about.
It was like the one show that actually legitimately made me mad.
And then like one of the writers wrote themselves into the show.
Not the self, these are like
which is, like,
preschoolers.
like levels of like the braid and fucked up. The more you
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah, and like I grew up watching, you know, when Cartoons was on Cartoon Network, and you know, Courage Cowardly Dog, Ed, Ed, Eddie, and you know, Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory. I watched that shit, and I watched it begin and die. And to see it, Powerpuff Girls remade basically lost what made it really good.
Well, the only reason they remade it was because it was a popular like IP that they had.
It was an IP they haven't used in years, and it's like, yeah, let's just open this, let's open this grave and fucking revive this shit and see what we can do with it. Instead, it just did a whole bunch of meta humor and
A lot of creep memes into it. And Nomigusta, like 10 years after it was relevant.
Yeah, got it aged like fine milk.
Yeah.
Oh god. And yes, I didn't know what they were thinking.
Why did they add Nomigusta? Of all the fucking memes you could have added, and like you could add a lot of shitty memes to like a show
The last
that
thing I'll-
date
the last-
itself. You added dated memes to date yourself. Like what the? Who the fuck does that?
Who is this aimed for? Even
don't
if
think-
even if
Operation, I don't think I've ever heard of Angel Egg, and yeah, I didn't watch a lot of Powerpuff Girls as a kid.
I watched more. I watched Powerpuff Girls, but I probably watched more Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I was
Honestly,
a
that
Nick
show-
kid. I watched very little Cartoon Network.
I actually watched basically all three because they were still doing Saturday morning cartoons. So I was on Disney Channel when they were doing Saturday morning, watching basically reruns of like DuckTales, Tailspin and shit, and Darkwing Duck, and go on Nickelodeon watching Rugrats and shit.
Remember the Hanukkah episode of Rugrats?
Yes.
With the
Ooh, that's bringing back
the
some
Jewish
memories.
community? I'm so offended that they never played that episode again.
That's about as a like equal reaction when the Polynesian people were mad at Lego for taking their words in Bionicle.
Oh, really? I thought they were just making shit up with the
No,
Bionicle stuff.
that most of the names that you see in Bionicle,
So like Mechanui was like a real place or like a real like cultural place to them.
it's a real word or word phrase for people that live on or from Polynesian descent, and the community actually got kind of pissed and. Because originally Bionicle was supposed to be like kind of voodoo, like the original project name was called like Voodoo Dudes or something. It's just it wasn't gonna stick, so they call it Bionicle and a Bionic Chronicle.
You fucking
just
shit kid.
fused into two words and started making up names that thought were pretty cool, and it turns out they're mostly Polynesian names or phrases. And honestly, I didn't see a big deal about it. It's like they're not being poultry insensitive. Honestly, I'll be honored to have like a really cool.
I'd be
toy
honored
brand.
being owned by Hasbro, indeed.
Yeah, but yeah, that was the thing.
So I figured it's like well, I guess
Ghost in the Shell, that's another anime I need to watch.
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell's great. I guess it depends on like the person, right? Because you can think of like or it depends on who makes it, right? Because I think of like
It's context, really. You gotta know.
I think of like
the person making it.
all the kind of like bastardized like Japanese mythologies and constant anime. But I mean, it depends on the person who makes it, because it's like a Japanese person just referencing his own culture, it's okay. But it's
But if a Westerner does it, God forbid.
I think they were trying to do it though. That's the thing.
Motherfucker.
They were just making up words. Oh, Travis having a good time. No worry, bro.
This fight sucks.
Well, I think people like say like I do something like, oh, I like wearing this poncho, that was made in Mexico. Now there'll be some people who say like, oh, you're culturally appropriating. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I just like the fucking poncho. I'll be going like, do you not understand how cold it gets in my room?
Well,
A
I don't
poncho
think-
is perfect
Again, I
for
don't
this
think it's like
occasion.
cultural appropriation problem. I think it's like, hey,
Cultural
you probably should have
insensitivity.
just looked up. You probably should have just like looked and seen if any of those words were associated with other shit.
I think Lego did, and but I think the head of like the cultural division for Polynesian people got pissy about it for whatever reason, even though Lego kind of did the research. I think he was mad because it was marketed to a toy, and I'm like, hey, at least, you know, at least kids are gonna be knowing new words. At least.
I mean, they're gonna associate with like a big robotic fireman, but yeah, they know new words now, I guess.
Hey, that robotic
fine.
fireman's fucking cool as shit, so. No, but I can kind of get it. It
Like if
kinda
Dark Souls
depends.
had more depressing, I am a linguist, master of English. Angel's Egg. Oh, I see. Angel's Egg is an anime movie from the 80s. It's kind of like if Dark Souls had no combat, less dialogue, and more depressing.
Oof.
Interesting. I'll have to check it out then.
Give me that depression juice.
I need to watch, or I need to read Berserk. I am fucking watching Berserk. Who am I kidding?
Yeah, most of the stuff isn't animated. And I mean, you could finish it,
Don't.
or what's left of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Not like it's going anywhere.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Berserk revival, RB?
Berserk Survival, never watched
It's
it.
not a revival, it's more like a continuation from Mentor.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I think they were talking about that. I don't know if it ever got off the ground.
I thought it was done. Like done.
Like they have I guess Mira left like plans for how he wanted to end. You know what? Let's just switch these.
Yeah, Mira left plans for how he wanted it to end, and he supposedly was training a protege to take over.
He had a little apprentice to continue on his work in case something happened.
I mean, that's assuming it's true, of course.
Yeah,
Everything is
So just
everything.
that's all
marketing
conjecture.
thing.
No one knows. So take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, it's all rumors. So unless we have like physical.
Well, I mean, Berserk is like a fucking what, billion-dollar IP in Japan. It'd be really shitty to just kind of let it, or at least from a business standpoint, it'd be really shitty to let it die with the creator.
It'd be like
Or
if
at
like Toriyama and Yuji Horii died and like they just let Dragon Quest rot.
Oh yeah, you know fucking Dragon Ball is gonna fucking exist long after Toriyama's death.
Dragon Ball 2, yeah.
You know that will never get an ending. Case
Dragon Ball,
closed.
fuck no.
No, not Dragon Ball. I was thinking of another anime.
Yeah, case
that's-
closed.
Case closed is never gonna fucking end. That's why I stopped watching after like 800 episodes. I was like, oh, are they gonna continue the fucking main plot with the secret organization and shit?
They do sometimes.
Yeah, like every like 20 episodes they can. There's an entire Wikipedia where it has like special icons of, hey, this episode continues the main plot, and I'm like,
Just watch,
Wow, I have to
watch.
I was like the filler list for Dragon Ball. Oh, not Dragon Ball.
Oh, it has a
Naruto.
Naruto.
Yeah.
it even has the direct like a special icon for like, hey, this is an episode where the kids do investigating and shit. And I go like, cool, I know what episode to skip.
Mm.
Opera
Case-
Station. What am I missing with this fight? Why am I failing horribly?
I'm sure a lot of that. I'm sure a lot of those mysteries become very samey.
They do.
And,
After a while, they do. And like, I like Case Closed, and like once it got to like, I say like the first 3 seasons, I really liked it. But once it started dragging on and some of the same notes kept going, I was like, okay, I kind of want to go to the more interesting
Oh, you don't?
parts. Like the more interesting storyline, like the secret organization and shit, you know, and the spies and stuff. I want to get in more into that. That shit is cool. Heck, they had a few movies where like it was Detective Conan versus Lupin the Third, which I thought was fucking awesome.
Yeah, speaking of Lupin the Third, like
Lupin is
fucking
awesome.
Original mangaka, Monkey Punch already died, and it's still continuing Lupin. So
Yeah,
I'm
Lupin
assuming
is
that's gonna
still
be-
good.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the other animes I watched on Adult
Glad you're
Swim.
not being serious, because I do not have Sekiro, unfortunately. I should get
Sekiro?
it. The game's cool.
I have it. What, you want to play it?
No, Operations said if I booted up Sekiro, he could coach me on that, or they could.
Cool.
But they were
Yeah, I
joking.
But I think Lupin.
Motherfucker!
I think it was the second, which was not the first
Part
iteration,
two.
but it was the second iteration
Yeah.
from like the late 70s up until like the mid 80s.
That was Pink
Was on
Jacket
adults.
Lupin, I think, right?
Yes, I think.
It
Or
was like green,
no, green.
pink, red, and then blue.
It
No.
was. I think it was Pink Jacket is the second one, and then once Miyazaki did a Castle of Cali, what was that? The Castle of Cagliostro or something.
Yeah, Cagliostro.
Fucking bomb ass movie on a budget, like.
A fucking Ghibli movie too. And it had
Yeah,
fucking
that was
some of
one
the
of.
fucking English dubs had David Hayter as Lupin.
Yeah, honestly, it was a good choice. He does a really good Lupin, and it's probably one of my favorite. Well, not Ghibli because I don't think Ghibli was a thing yet.
Mhm.
Movies. I just love how
Okay.
how good the atmosphere is, music, and the animation is stellar, and they were
Alright.
doing it on a budget and on time constraints,
Yeah.
which is amazing. Like I think there's like a video on YouTube that kind of goes down the step-by-step process of how Miyazaki and his art team were fucking scrambling to do this car chase. And
That
to
car
do it
chase, car chase is fucking magical. I love that.
I know.
chase. It made me
and
want to
what-
watch the movie after I saw it.
what Lupin the Third does great is fucking car chases. I've never seen a good car chase in a good while because they're all either gonna be samey or too bombastic. But
also
seeing
do
it
great,
animated is good.
They also do great gun porn.
Oh,
with,
so much
Deegan.
porn. Mhm.
Yeah.
My favorite dudes. And the inspector is probably one of my
Wind up
favorite
for your
characters.
attack.
Oh, then you got it?
Yeah, Zenigata. Best guy ever. Can't get a break. He needs to be paid more. He's so dedicated.
And he's like a badass in the Fujiko. Lupins.
Oh yeah. Also Fujiko. Best side candy. In my honest opinion.
You
Have
know,
you read Gantz? I have not, but Angelo has.
I have. Man, that ending. That fucking ending, man. I think about that every now and again. It's like, wow, that's it ended like that. Jeez.
Isn't
Okay,
Gantz
I
something
get
about
this
time
fight.
travel and fighting aliens or something? And there's a god involved?
Well, God is involved, but it's not about time travel. It's mostly about aliens.
That's a weird plot.
Hey, alien caught us. You want to have sex in this basically in this hamster cage? Like no. It's like, oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna die now.
What?
That's the thing that happens in games. I'm giving you no context for that.
I don't want to know. Have you watched Angela? Have you watched like recent songs?
But
Yeah. I watched the part. I think it was up to part 5 now, right?
What was the one? I think I watched the one where they're in Italy
Yeah, that's
and Fujiko
Italy's
was
part
kidnapped.
4, I think.
Yeah, I watched part 4, and I like the way where social media would be turned against you. I thought it was
Part 6. I think.
I get it
part
mixed
6
up.
was the one with Sherlock Holmes. I think. If I remember correctly.
could be. I may have to rewatch it again.
And then you learn about like Lupin's like past and how he became. I feel like I really hate when they devolve in Lupin's like past. in
Yeah.
so the
I-
kind of
I-
like that he's kind of mysterious.
I'd much rather him just be mysterious because, you know, his character is based on Arsene Lupin.
Yeah.
I actually got
Okay.
one of the. I actually went to Barnes and Noble, bought an Arsene Lupin book with all the stories in it.
Like he fucking
I
constantly
had
wears a
that. That
mask.
was bullshit.
Like that's not even like his real face. He wears a mask, and it's like at the end of like 5, he shows his real face, the
What's that
Fujiko.
in your hand?
As, like, a
Alright, I
sign
got
of
this.
trust, and it's like,
Oh,
I'm not the one to do
yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, he did do that. I was like, you don't have to do that.
So-
Like everyone knows what Lupin looks like his general look. And honestly, the mysterious past and stuff, we don't need to know. His last name is Lupin, so his like ancestors Arsene Lupin, the master thief. Like we don't need
I
any
mean, it's
more
implied that
context.
that
to
could be a lie too, but he just could be just a really good thief just using the name as a title.
Yeah, you know, we don't need that much.
What's that in your hand?
This is kind of what I like. It kind of works. It kind of doesn't in certain like movies and like TV shows where a character is so mysterious you want to know more about him, but also don't want too much revealed. Like, let me think. Solo would be probably a good example. Like Han Solo is a smuggler. Do I really need to know everything about his past?
Yes.
Especially if you're gonna make his past shitty.
Yeah, it's like I read better shit from the expanded universe. I had like a trilogy book set for Han Solo Adventures. Doesn't detail his past because honestly, that's not really important. You know, you want to get into his hijinks. I find that more important. Kind of like with Lupin is. I'm more interested in the hijinks. Like, you can put little hints here and there, but don't reveal anything. Keep the mystery going. That's what makes, you know, Lupin, heck, even Han Solo interesting as characters.
Yeah.
Is I don't want to know everything about them, like where they shit and where they eat on a Monday, you know. I just want
What's that in
basic
your hand,
level stuff,
boy?
but also a little hint of mystery here and there that keeps going. You know, nothing that, you know, is cliffhanger wise, but you know, just stuff that's not really important or doesn't forward the plot or doesn't contribute to anything, really.
Oh, so you want to learn how he got his blaster? Okay, yeah, someone just
No.
gave it to him, so that's what happened.
You want to know how he got the Millennium Falcon? Oh, he just won it off of a bet, I think.
What was his name?
Yeah.
Some random dude at basically an airport fucking ticket vendor. He's like, oh, what's your name? Han? Oh, you Solo. We'll call you Han Solo.
Yeah, that was so dumb. That
I
fucking
think everyone hated that. Like, literally everyone hated that.
I've actually almost won. Sweet Jesus. Come here, you.
Are you still fighting her?
This is a hard
Yeah.
fight.
I think alone.
And now the fight's over.
I just finished watching like the latest episode.
You know what?
Like 2 episodes of Mandalorian.
I did read that this is where the gloves come off for the game. A small piece of me regrets playing on the mild difficulty.
But I watched I think episode 22 and 23 of
Shit.
Mando. Season episode 22 not great. It's probably one of the worst episodes in that season. And 24 fucking fantastic. Like it just put me right back on track. I thought I was losing that show for a second.
I can't really say much about the Mandalorian. Again, I'm not really into Star Wars. I know about all the bad shit that's been happening to Star Wars over the past couple of years, and I feel bad for a lot of the older fans. But I
Yeah, I'm one of those fans. Like, there's some, like, Mandalorian is good. It's probably the biggest, like, best things that could happen to Star Wars at the time being. Besides, like, the Clone Wars series. Boba Fett, the book of Boba Fett is not that great. you're not missing out on much. That's just my opinion. If you want to watch it, watch it. You know, I'm not gonna stop you. I didn't particularly like it all that much. I thought it was really dull.
Motherfucker.
Like, I was like again, I don't know. Star Wars falls under the same category to me as fucking Jurassic Park. I never got into Jurassic Park either. But I know people
loved
that shit. And
I
it's
love
like,
Jurassic. I love
I
Jurassic
never saw the
Park.
appeal.
Jurassic Park 1's a good movie, but that's about where I usually stop.
I like 1 and 2.
It's like the
3 is garbage.
like I can appreciate the cinematography and how they got those fucking those machines that look like actual fucking dinosaurs during what the early 90s or late 90s. Like that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like the.
I never got into it.
I like Jurassic Park 1 and 2. People don't like 2. I understand why, but I like it because the atmosphere change. 3 is hot garbage. Will not watch ever again. World is okay. Fallen Kingdom, meh. Dominion, I may have to watch it again and get a final opinion on it. I was okay with it, but it was kind of like, eh. But I actually prefer the books more than the actual movies themselves. I find the books far more interesting, especially the first one by Michael Crichton. Basically turns into this like kind of like weird murder mystery at first, and then they find like, you know, dinosaurs on the mainland in Costa Rica and shit, and they go like, it's a fucking weird lizard, and probably won't think much about it. Hey, we'll just send it to like Alan Grant and stuff and see what they think about it.
That's it. You know, that's an interesting question. What do you think that is like the first piece of media that you ever like watched that made you want to look at other pieces of the thing, like outside its normal like genre? I know I could probably say that question better, but I'm like half paying attention.
I understand your question.
like-
Opera, I totally agree. Jurassic Park is just about the lizard necromancer.
like
You're not wrong.
like another question. Like, what made you like, oh man, that was so good. I want to like read the books. I want to look at the interviews.
Conan the
I want
Barbarian.
to learn more about this fucking like piece of media, other than just the thing that introduced me. You know what I mean?
Conan the Barbarian.
Elder Scrolls.
So,
Fallout as well, actually.
and how old were you when that interest like piqued
Give
you?
me a break.
How, like, when was, because I was, for Fallout and Elder Scrolls, I was in with Oblivion and Fallout 2, or Fallout 3 when I played those as a kid.
That was
So,
like 2006ish, right? 6ish.
I got my Xbox
7-ish.
360 in like 2008, 2009, so it was probably like 2009, because I think Skyrim came out a few years after that, so it was like 2009-ish. Still have not read the OG Conan stuff. I need to. I need to consume Conan. It seems like an interesting fantasy universe.
Savage Sword will be your best bet. The Del Rey versions of the 3 volumes of the Del Rey release for Conan stories from Robert E. Howard would be your best bet as well, because they have like really nice like drawn illustrations in them. I got them. I can give you like an Amazon link a little bit later. Now Conan's. Oh, did I?
Fine.
Oh,
That's fine.
I thought I lagged out for a second.
No, you're fine.
Conan, I remember watching the film at a very young age and then watching Destroyer. And I think it wasn't till... Jeez, I think once I got out of high school, I actually got an interest in more of the Conan, like comics and stuff. Like reading them on sailing high seas because, you know, the comics are fucking expensive.
Mhm.
But, and that's where, you know, I read, and I keep, every once in a while I reread them. You know, Savage Sword of Conan, and, you know, Conan, like, teams up with, like, Red Sonja and stuff like that. Or, I think my favorite one is Conan and Wonder Woman. It's fucking awesome. I never thought, like, those two worked perfectly. And, like, Conan and the Savage Avengers, like, you know, teaming up with, like, Wolverine and Doctor Strange and shit. It was pretty cool. And then I actually, as of recently, I decided, like, man, you know what I haven't done? You know,
Oh, I actually dodged that. Cool.
like, read a book. And I started getting into reading more books as of late, and, for like the past 2 years. And basically, I watch a YouTuber called The Cybrarian, who does audiobooks, but they're really well edited, like the sound edited, like they're really good. Listening to like Conan and the Tower of the Elephant, which is one of my favorite stories. It's really fucking good. It has a level of eldritch and adventure and heist and everything all into one.
Go, go, go.
And just the sound quality alone is just worth a listen to. And I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy the books. And I bought the books, I read them, they're very fucking good. And, you know, I've been starved for like more like Conan like content. Like I got like the board game and everything, but I kinda like more like a TV show or something. But
This
I know...
is a real endurance challenge. I totally fucking agree.
Oh, are you gonna get it?
Now that I said something, probably not.
You jinx yourself. But like,
Mother.
I wish it was... Oh no. I kind of wish there was like a little bit more with Conan stuff, besides like comics. Like I like the comics, but I kind of want like more of it.
Yeah.
Because it's such untapped potential, because I love like pseudo like
Getting
pulpy
better at this.
fantasy, like low fantasy adventure
There you are.
with a bit of eldritch horror in it.
Where'd you go? Yeah.
But you just don't see it very often, or people do it and it's done fucking horribly because they don't understand the source material all that well, and they don't respect it.
Yeah. Goddamn, I can't say that word. Inaccuracies.
Inaccuracies.
No, like
Intricacies?
Okay.
yeah, intricacies. I can't fucking say that word.
Intricacies.
Intercursives.
Okay, that's close enough. We'll work with that one. Don't hurt yourself.
Like you fucking said it. That's all.
Don't hurt yourself.
My mouth don't work too good.
Dude, that could have been an innuendo right there. My mouth don't work too good. I'll make it work.
God damn. But yeah, they don't. The nuances. Okay, the nuances of the.
Yeah, that's the easy. That's yeah.
Because
That's an easier
Conan the
word for you.
Barbarian came out in the 30s during the Great Depression, so
Did it fucking really?
yes. Robert E. Howard was for a short time was pen pals with H.P. Lovecraft, and we kind of know the demeanor of Mr. Lovecraft. Just look up the cat's name. Robert E. Howard is probably the lesser of the evils. Like they're written at a time, you know, where putting modern sensibilities to that time period doesn't really make much fucking sense, because that was the past. That's how people thought. That's how people wrote. I think H.P. Lovecraft was really, if you read like H.P. Lovecraft stories, you kind of really see the racism kind of seep into his stories. Robert E. Howard, not so much from what I've read. Like there's hints of it, but the world he set up, it's kind of like the norm. You know, slavery is kind of the norm. You know, sexism. You know, it's a barbarous world, so it makes sense, you know, and it adds the atmosphere. Like this place is bad. Like if you look at the wrong person, you get your head cut in, type of deal. You know,
read more Lovecraft. I love what I've read so far.
I couldn't get past like one of the stories because not because of the racism, but because of how H.P. Lovecraft has this habit of describing one room for like 2 paragraphs. I'm like, okay, Mr. Lovecraft, you know, kind of moving along type of
I mean, so does Tolkien.
yeah, Tolkien, that one is, yeah. Which, I'm okay with describing things, but if it takes up an entire paragraph to describe like something in a room, I kind of grow a bit impatient on certain things. Like I still have some H.P. Lovecraft books. I don't read them very often. I find Robert E. Howard a little bit more easier to get into. Plus, I like Robert E. Howard's writing style, and I think I saw some of the models I painted for the board game. And I just picked one of my favorite verses in like some of the stories, and I'm like, man, that sounds fucking badass. You know?
Yeah. Speaking of not liking or respecting source material, that's actually the reason Call of Cthulhu Tabletop is set in 1920s and seems weirdly obsessed with getting the details of the 1920s America correct.
Yep.
Interesting.
Like here, I can read a little bit of flavor text of a model I did of Thog. Thog, she screamed, reeling from the door. Thog, as an answer to that frightful invocation, there boomed a thunderous croaking from within the temple, the snapping and cracking of wood and metal. Like that shit right there describes so much. Well, it describes a whole lot, but in so little. Like that's the kind of shit I love in stories. It describes a lot, but you know, is written so little. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Like he wrote like maybe like 2.5 sentences, and it describes so much in small detail. And which I like. I just like his writing style as an author. Like there's some stories that are not great. I think shoot.
Okay, this I can survive.
Sure.
Yes, I have the health for it. I've survived it before. I just need to run, go grab the health.
Just a sad thing about Robert E. Howard, he didn't live long enough when his mother...
I got this fight. I got this attempt in the bag. And look at her.
Good.
Look how fucking low HP she is. Bitch ain't gonna survive. Oh fuck. Ah! No! No, I spoke too soon!
No.
Don't fuck with me.
Don't jinx yourself.
There we go.
Man. You're so close.
Take cooking.
This one I think I can survive too. Damn it. I was using the wrong attack. Don't use heavies on her, use the quick attacks.
Oh, I told you, you jinxed yourself, man. But yeah, the sad thing about Robert E. Howard is we don't really have any more stories besides what is already released in like the complete volumes and stuff like that. Because I think his mother had tuberculosis or something and basically went into a coma and he fucking lost his shit.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Come on, grab. There we go.
Yeah, it wasn't great, you know, and it sucks because he was a really, He's a really talented writer and loved history. He loved a lot of ancient history. Kind of see that a lot in his writing too. So
Grab. All right. Dodge. Come on, do attack. Hit into witch time. Attack. Okay. Dodge. Hit.
Keep cooking.
Fucking. Damn it. This is fun. Oh, I barely
even
took
at-
damage at that. What the fuck?
like, I think
Sorry
you've been
for
at this. No, I don't think so. Now that you said that. Because I think Travis has been on this for
It's been a minute.
almost longer than a minute, my dude.
Shut the fuck up,
We're
Arby.
talking about video games and books and and anime.
Yeah, we went from anime to cartoons to what other media you like on a certain
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What made you want to learn more about the medium?
yeah, which I think is a really good question to answer for people who like a lot of stuff.
Keep cooking.
Yeah.
Because it just explores more into like, why do you like this thing? Why do you like the subject matter of this thing? You know,
I was curious because I can think of like my earliest piece of media that I got into, which is kind of funny because now I kind of hate it, is Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat's so fucking
Yes!
cool.
Woo! Get
You got
fucked!
it! Yeah! Oh shit, that was panty shot.
I didn't even
Not for
see
the
it.
QTE that kills you if you fuck up.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
Get armless,
Finish me.
motherfucker.
Finish you.
Don't look at me like that. Don't.
I think there's been some kind of misunderstanding. I never fought your father.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You
Travis is anti-killing women.
sliced him in two. You sick bastard.
Women
Whoa,
respect
whoa.
her.
Calm down.
Oh, Jesus.
Jacobs was my mentor.
I will suplex a bitch though.
Yeah.
I'll knock
Well,
a few teeth
I will
out, but I
never
won't
kill
kill
a
her.
woman.
I
but I
won't kill
will
you.
certainly
I
suplex him.
watched Master Jacobs' teachings on video over and over
I
till
will
the
fucking
tape
Randy
wore
Orton
out.
that
We
shit.
never met in person.
I will slither around.
I admit it. I lost. Just
Alright,
do
we
it.
got-
How about
Oh, you're gonna
kill
live it.
yourself after
Oh,
you
fuck.
kill me?
You're gonna live handless
bitch, you're
from
gonna-
now.
Straight out of a samurai
You're gonna
movie,
live
don't it?
handless for the
Shut
rest
up!
of your life.
Shut up and kill me already. You've already dishonored me enough.
Do it yourself.
Please.
I'll fight you anytime, anywhere. Until then, I'll be
Hey.
waiting.
I got a new poll.
Oh, really?
Nice.
A new pool of enemies.
Ah.
And I'm learning my last few attacks.
Oh God. Oh man.
Oh.
How? Oh God. No way that took an hour. I refuse to believe that.
It literally, dude, it took an hour, dude. You were on that shit forever while
Well.
me and Angela were talking shit about random stuff.
GG, I know I would have been looking at add or remove programs by now.
PG first try.
Like I said, my biggest issue was not... I could have done that within like the second or third try if I was using the right attack.
Well, you're
'Cause that
saying
was,
this was like the gloves off type of mission, so.
That's what I read online, at least. When I was looking up like a guide for fighting that was like, yeah, this is where the game's like, hey,
Get ready to put your
shit's gonna
pants
get
on.
real. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time to put your shitting pants on with
Yeah,
this
that was a lot of
one,
overtime.
buckaroo.
We got we already at 1.
Yeah.
Hell no.
We also
It's like
started
10
a
PM
little...
already.
We also started a little later, so I don't mind going a bit of over. But we will probably end this as soon as I get to the next
That's
save.
bullshit. All I want to do is
Yeah,
find
exactly.
someone better than me. She'll grow up. Why not
Because
kill
you
her
were
while
getting
she's
your
strong?
ass kicked.
Yeah. That was fun
Yeah,
though.
I guess it counts. They can't fight. I guess
you're,
number
like-
8 now.
Like you're so hyper focused on trying to beat her, while me and Angela were talking to shit.
And this is why I like the setup for that Oni Plays does when it was back at Chris Ding Dong
Yeah.
and Julian. So I remember
Oh,
when
yeah.
Julian would hyper focus on Kingdom Hearts fights.
Mm.
Yeah, you would.
Like Ding
there were
Dong
some
and
fun
Chris would
times.
just talk a lot, and then Julian was like just in the zone.
like
No,
game-
that fight was fun. Sorry, go ahead, Arby.
Oh yeah, like I'm kind of like the same way if somebody's talking in the background as, you get that game lean and get bad back posture while you're really concentrating on something.
Mm.
Yeah.
You're like in that zone.
Exactly.
Well, only uphill from here.
Yeah.
I'm,
I'll go-
I'm glad.
This is Diane.
I'm glad we got
Just calling to let you know that
saved.
one of the videos we
We're
learned yesterday
probably gonna take out
wasn't
another,
live.
do some more jobs, and
It
take out
doesn't
another
have a
boss
label on it,
tomorrow.
but it
right?
seems to be a recording of a
I
It
imagine.
depends on how long it takes.
pillow.
I kind of want to do 2 assassinations tomorrow. That's the goal.
How to please a woman in bed 101 part 2. Please return
I don't know
your
if that's possible.
Thank you.
Did you just call that
Okay.
the humping pillow?
Congratulations,
Yeah,
Mr.
humping pillow.
Touchdown. Your registration for the
What, just
need-
AUAA
you don't
ranking
have
is
one?
complete.
Wait, you don't have one? You don't
We
have a
faxed
humping
you
pillow?
Some information about the rankings in case you wish to continue your ascent.
I kind of
Please
want
transfer
one of
the
those
money
pillows
into
that
the
have like
designated
arms,
account.
and
Have a
you can
nice
just
day.
have it wrap around you.
Yeah.
You want a Dakimakura?
I do.
Hey, the cat.
I need 200,000 and 250,000. Great. Go pet the cat before we end
You
it.
hungry?
Pet that.
Feed
pussy.
the cat.
Feed that cat.
I've been
The cat was
neglecting you.
playing on the, playing on a ceiling fan a minute ago.
Yeah.
Immediately hears food.
Good there.
Teleports to the couch. Here's food.
So,
You know what
I don't
happens when you don't feed a cat for a long time? They get they take it as a personal insult
Yeah.
when their food bowl is empty.
I'm gonna save again because I'm a paranoid freak.
Exactly.
Did I save? I don't remember.
Alright, so with that, we're gonna end it for the night. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll probably start Ape Escape at like 2-ish, maybe. Whenever I
Yeah.
feel like streaming. Or I'll say fuck it and just say Fallout and play that all
On
by
a
my
note-
lonesome.
I don't know. Before we go, all the Ape Escapes need a fucking remaster or just re-release on
Yeah.
PC.
Yeah,
Glad,
that would
I'm
be
glad
nice.
we all have we all did things during this stream.
Oh yeah, we
I
talked a lot. Really cool
we talked
subjects.
a lot. Tried to beat some bosses. I'm level 60 now.
Oh
Everything's
my
cool.
fucking god, dude.
Bye everyone.
Take it easy, y'all.
See ya.